Engstrom looks all business when Dimitri was doing his dancing there, stone-faced, and he has the advantage of throw in what is a huge task for him against the world number 4 and former match play champion. But this is some opening. Any nerves there?
Well, in those 3 darts, Dimitri van den Bergh already knows he is going to be in for a game. And he will respond. Brilliant atmosphere in Copenhagen, 3,000 fans on day 1 and day 2. They've had to wait a long time because, of course, of the pandemic. But they will enjoy every minute of the next couple of days with all the big names in the game, ready to win another big World Series crown.
Yeah, fantastic event. Like you said, 3,000 in the crowd. And chances for the Nordic and Baltic players to pit their wits against the world's best. There's not many better than this man, Dimitri van den Bergh.
436.
Engstrom has started well and starting down the board there to leave 170. Be happy with his start. He's got to finish off the leg, having the advantage of throw. Just when you're an underdog, get up there, get that first leg on the board, and he's got time with this 170. Engstrom. What a start this would be.
Looks very confident, doesn't he, Engstrom? This has been a brilliant leg of darts on throw. And you're centre stage with the first match of the night, leaving tops after 12 against the world number 5.
Johan, you require 40.
Dimitri didn't know he was in the game. He does now. A 13-dart holder throw, and just sending out the message that he's not going to be overawed by the challenge that lies ahead here. Engstrom with a comfortable holder throw.
86.
He looks as if he belongs, doesn't he? Very much at home and thriving in the atmosphere. Made his World Cup debut last weekend, the 45-year-old. I'm sure Johnny Clayton will be too pleased with the nickname, though. Would have been great if the draw would have been the Ferret against the Sweet Ferret. As you say, Clayton coming up next against Ivan Poulsen, the Danish star.
Big event for Johnny Clayton. Lost his World Cup crown last week, so he'll be looking to get back in the winner's circle. Congratulations to Team Scotland. We see one half of that pair in Peter Wright coming up later as well.
405.
This mirrors the first leg. Dimitri van den Bergh with 9 darts throw-ins on 170, as Engstrom was in the opener.
100. Dimitri require 170.
To level up. Oh, he won't be able to resist. He won't be able to resist, and he was that close. The second leg of the tournament.
You shouldn't be had to go for it. The crowd have been off their feet. But 13-dart hold from Engstrom, possible 14 here for Dimitri van den Bergh, and this is a high standard to get the event underway. Double 8. Shuffling along. Plenty of that double 8 to see for Dimmy. There we see. Just goes the wrong side, and we'll expect to come back, but this man certainly has settled in the game. He's not going to take the 158, so it looks like we're going to be level at 1 apiece.
43.
Yeah, disappointing one for the treble 8 team with the last dart, so double 8 again for Dimitri.
Just got to be careful here. Gets there in the end. Dimitri van den Bergh pins the double 8 at the 5th attempt and levels this match up at 1 leg apiece.
Dimitri, I remember runner-up in the World Series, the German Darts Masters, all the way back in 2018. You may remember in Gelsenkirchen, there was a crowd of over 20,000 in the stadium. The World Series journey has been a fantastic ride from when it all started in in Dubai in 2013. There was another event in Sydney that year, but
60.
the way that it's grown over time, going all round the world, and hopefully in 2022 it'll all be back to some sort of normality, and
81.
events planned in New York and Australia and New Zealand and the like, back in Copenhagen as well.
Yeah, and you mentioned the event where Dimitri made his debut, World Series of Darts 2015. Remember that I was at the event speaking to him, and you could see the excitement. It was actually his TV debut as well, and even at that early stage we knew he had something about him, but he's gone on to great levels now. Dimitri van den Bergh, he's one of the top players in the world, and made a great defence of his world match play title by Peter Wright. Disappointing World Cup though, Stu, you'd have to say. Kim Huybrechts and Dimitri van den Bergh much fancied, but beaten in the second round, their earliest exit since the inaugural World Cup for Belgium.
Van den Bergh on a finish against the throw. Here comes the pressure from Engstrom. Really enjoyable opening game.
135. Dimitri 120.
I want to get a break in this game early on, just to try and knock the stuffing out of Engstrom, because the longer it goes on, Engstrom will take encouragement. Dimmy. Missed 4 darts at double in the opening leg. This for a 120 and a break. Close and short.
Johan, you require 91.
Yeah, made a mess of that, so Van den Bergh,
20.
you'd expect to pounce here for the break of throw in leg 3 of the opening game of this Nordic Darts Masters.
Here's the break of throw for Dimitri van den Bergh. You saw the clenched fist. What's important is to get a break early on in a game when you're a favourite. Just let's try and knock a bit of stuff out. Johan Engstrom, who started positively. Still plenty of legs left in this match. Engstrom will hope. The winner of this turn, then they will play Gary Anderson or Andreas Toth Jorgensen.
97.
Later on, good to see Gary Anderson back on our screens and back on the big stage.
Incredible to think, you know, that Engstrom
43.
started playing darts in around about 1990, 1991, before Dimitri van den Bergh was even born. Makes you feel old. Makes me feel old.
Engstrom, an experienced player without really putting up any trees, and he's up against it here. Van den Bergh getting the first maximum of the match.
Brilliant leg of darts again from Van den Bergh, pushing his average up and up.
Yeah, getting up towards the 90 mark now.
So Thompson is for a 3-1 lead.
It's a great leg from Dimitri van den Bergh. 13 dart. Hold the throw to back up the break, and now getting control, and there's big pressure on Engstrom now. He drops another break here, and it'll be hard for him to get back in the tie. That's how he started the match. 2 trebles and a drifter into the 5, and he's done it again there. He's got to have control of that last dart, Engstrom. Bit of a fly on a couple of occasions.
First round, best of 11. Van den Bergh beginning to push the numbers up. Quarterfinals, best of 19. The semi-finals and final on Saturday night. First to 11, best of 21.
Dimitri van den Bergh. Looking to add the Nordic Masters to his ever-growing CV. Going into the business end of the year, events coming thick and fast.
57.
Dimitri van den Bergh, you have to say, Stu, is a contender for every event that is now. He's found extra gears the last couple of years. Winning on the Pro Tour as well, I think helps. There was a bit of a concern about his form on the floor. It was okay, but we expect titles from Dimitri van den Bergh, and he's got one this year. And the whole game is clicking into place now. Dimitri.
Yeah, winning the match play, the big breakthrough for Dimitri, and coming so close as well to defending it. That was the impressive thing. I think at Blackpool in July in that World Match Play, there was only ever going to be one winner. Peter Wright was just the man, wasn't he, for that week.
This to hold throw, keep in touch. Tops for the 111. Good finish from Engstrom. He needed that leg. He was under pressure in that leg. Had he dropped this throw again there, it's a long way back from a double break, but tidy stuff from Johan Engstrom. I've been impressed with him. Didn't really get a chance to show what he was made of in the World Cup last week, but certainly showing it here.
129.
Two impressive legs won by the Swede.
81.
But Dimitri with that all-important breaker throw in leg 3. That's the difference between the two players. Steady as a rock.
57.
Such a lovely action, Dimitri. There's not a great deal can go wrong with it. Engstrom there, just the back leg kicking up, bit of a lean forward, but this is how effective it can be. And again, it's the third time in the match. Come downstairs, Johan. Keeps drifting into the 5 on the back of 2 treble 20s. Can't help but be impressed with the sweet ferret.
59.
Just that little lift. A missed opportunity, you feel, there for Engstrom. Dimitri here regaining control of the leg.
I was going to say, Engstrom would have been looking away when that first dart pinned the top wire from Dimitri and opened the bed, but Engstrom just needs to keep control of that last dart. Has left himself an outside chance on the 150 if Dimitri van den Bergh doesn't hit the 116, but he's going to leave it handy either way. Opportunity for Engstrom.
Not enough pressure on the van den Bergh throw for a 4-2 lead, the world number 5.
Throw again for Dimitri van den Bergh. He's not really laying a glove on Dimitri's throw as Engstrom, and that has to change, and change soon. He's running out of time, and now Dimitri has a chance to attack the Engstrom throw.
41.
He was to be broken here at Engstrom. You'd have to feel for him if he was 5-2 down in this game. I think he's acquitted himself well.
Well, Dimitri's had to play well. You know, Engstrom winning that opening leg in an impressive 13 darts. Van den Bergh knew he was in a game. Right, can we stay on target? The radar, 140 from Engstrom, but it was a 140 from Van den Bergh, the opening throw.
Got to hold Engstrom. Dimitri senses he can be touching distance of victory. He finds a break here and back-to-back 140 visits. Forces the error from Engstrom. And there we see good last one, but Dimitri has wrestled the dart away from Engstrom. Would expect to close the leg from here.
140.
Brilliant leg. 140, 140, 140. Van den Bergh to leave 81 after 9. Just showing his class, and
100.
Dimitri just got better and better, hasn't he, as he's gone into this game, as each leg has gone by, more dominant.
Yeah, his average creeping up to around about 96.5, and double 13 for a 12 dart leg and a double break. Just missed the wrong side of the wire. A big ask for the Swede Engstrom. 154. Another one of them. It's a good guide for Engstrom. It's tops for the 154. Oh, and drift into the 5, and we've said that a few times now, but that's unlucky from Engstrom. But probably now about to go 5 legs to 2 down and 1 away from the exit door.
Four missed outs and double 13 from Van den Bergh.
He's gone to split. I think he has. And he tied this up well. Good steal from Engstrom. And stays within 1. And Dimitri Van den Bergh now will be kicking himself after that leg. It's a good leg, Stu. 81 after 9 and couldn't finish the job. And he's let Engstrom off the hook.
To switch here, surely.
91.
A good last dart from Van den Bergh, but Engstrom here has given us a real glimpse of how good he is.
97.
We would never have experienced anything quite like this.
There we are, and that's a good account from Engstrom. Overall, around about 88. He's one of the world's best. He's hung on in there, he's been resilient. And he's an experienced player in the sense he's been playing the game a long time, but he'll never experience anything like this. And unlucky.
120.
How crucial could that be? And there we see. When you give Engstrom a chance, he'll take it. And Dimitri has given him plenty. 10 darts, missed the doubles.
82.
Keeping himself in this leg. Well, real opportunity here for Engstrom. Really should have been 5-2 down. Oh, that could be important.
130.
130 plays 120.
Yeah, we said Engstrom. Hasn't really created chances on the Dimitri throw, but he's going to get one here, provided he stays straight. It's a good guide the way his darts land flat, and you expected it to go, and there we see Engstrom levels up the match, and we're effectively now at a best of 3, and it's Engstrom darts. Dimitri Van den Bergh, you felt, was thinking too much about those missed doubles. He couldn't just get his rhythm going in that leg, and Engstrom has only missed 1 dart or a double in the match. There's the 2 finishes, 111, but that 120 is the one that's got him back on level terms.
Well, this is why the World Series is so popular and so good, because you never quite know what's going to happen, and Van den Bergh forced to find something special, and he does, but back comes the Swede.
Yeah, you mentioned these World Series events. Gives opportunities. The players we're not familiar with seeing, but Engstrom puts on a performance here. It may make him think, right, I'm going to have a real go at the tour, and I've seen some players come from the World Series events to the jump out one. You've got to think Damon Heta, and he hasn't held back now, so it can open up doors. Engstrom could do that here. He's played a good leg, 3 tons, but still finds himself behind.
It's been a really good response from Van den Bergh and continues to be. What a leg.
130.
Superb darts from the Belgian, leaving himself on a 2-dart finish after 9 and stunned into action, it seems.
And that's what champions do. Dimitri Van den Bergh, for the first time when I felt some pressure in the match, but responded. But his Achilles heel has been the doubles. Double 16. And again, just not clinical enough at the back end of the leg.
Wow, what a chance this could be for Engstrom. Oh, yes. He needs the double 16 to go ahead.
74.
What an effort from Engstrom. His second dart, a double missed in the match. Dimitri breathes a sigh of relief, but he doesn't look relaxed on the outer ring. Missing again. And the crowd are starting to get involved, but good hit from Dimitri Van den Bergh, breaks straight back and will now throw for the match. But whatever the outcome, Dimitri Van den Bergh knows he's been in a match here. Engstrom, he's just got to give it one final tilt. Needs a break to stay in the match.
Great response from Van den Bergh, but agonisingly close, wasn't he, Johan Engstrom, to a 5-4 lead.
91.
Still pressure though, Stu. Dimitri Van den Bergh knows he drops throw here. He has to find yet another break. He'll exit the Nordic Masters in the opening round, but steady, if not spectacular, start to the leg. Another treble will really plant seeds of doubt in Dimitri Van den Bergh.
That's just the first of 8 matches in Copenhagen on the opening day of this Nordic Darts Masters.
Former World Match Play champion here. Coming up next, we've got the current Premier League and Masters champion, Johnny Clayton. The other ferret. He starts his campaign against Ivan Poulsen.
Oh, 98.
Well, Van den Bergh has been pushed. Continues to be pushed. He'll be hoping to at least leave this handy. Or it could be even better. Now look at the ball here.
93.
Has left it handy, and the pressure on Engstrom. He's been on 150 before. Another one of them for 36. What a shot this would be. Unlucky.
It was. You could just see the kiss off the barrel, taking it out of the treble into the single. Van den Bergh then for a hard-fought win.
This has been his Achilles heel. Dimitri Van den Bergh to finish the job. Wow, wild one from Dimitri Van den Bergh. He's been twitching the back end of the legs, and Engstrom, well, is doubling. You expect him to hit it, 20 for tops, and then he'd have the darts in the decider.
Wow, Van den Bergh under real pressure. Huge dart. Well, that's all to do with pressure.
Dimitri, you require 5.
This isn't done yet. When you've been missing doubles like Dimitri has, you don't want to be going for 1 double 2. A little step back there from Van den Bergh, and he's missed again. The pressure's getting to Dimitri Van den Bergh. Engstrom to level up the match, and he then become favourite.
He's missed 4 match darts, Van den Bergh. Earlier he missed 4 darts for 5-2. A real gift here for Johan Engstrom.
Shouldn't be able to check his score when he's on 20 though. Let's get on with it. Big dart for Engstrom. Is the pressure getting to him? Is he starting to think about? He is, and there we see the frustration. Surely now Van den Bergh will book his place in round 2.
Finally, with his 7th match dart, Dimitri Van den Bergh scrapes over the line. Johan